Y'all already knew what this stream was about to be about. Y'all already knew what was about to go down. And y'all already know what time it is. Cause I had to look through this whole entire thing and it's getting really outrageous. But let me do my intro. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which time zone you're living in. It's your boy Mystic back with another banger live stream for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, okay, yeah. Happy Monday, by the way. Yes, it is July 27th. We basically at the end of July. We at the end game of July. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day. Hopefully, everybody's, you know, enjoying a Monday and all that kind of stuff. I understand that some people got to go to work, but there has been some news going around. I'm not talking about the news that you watch on the television. We're not finna talk about that kind of stuff. Come on now. Come on now. We're not finna talk about any of that kind of stuff. We ain't talking about them kind of news. I'm talking about the news I've been seeing all over Twitter, and not gonna lie, it's really some crazy news that's been going around. So, in case people have not noticed of why I was a little bit absent, because not only have I been taking a mental break, but also been checking back and forth on Twitter to see what's really new. And besides from Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Super Limit Break and Neo DLC trailer that basically came out last week, in case people have not seen that, go check that out. Because I'm gonna keep rewatching it until that whole entire thing comes out, though. Because I gotta be honest, that DLC is gonna break the whole entire internet. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna break the whole entire internet. I don't have any dislikes about that whole entire thing. I don't have any major complaints. It's a good deal. It's a great DLC. I loved everything about it. However, there's been some news lately that drops some that people been dropping information. And yes, the Dragon Ball website, the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero website did get updated. We did end up seeing some newer characters only in the Japanese website. It didn't. It's just that the English website didn't get updated. However, the account called Dragon Ball Games, which is a true account, they basically posted something. Excuse me. Yes, they posted something, and let me try to look. Let me try to look at it. Let me try to look at it because I know y'all can't be able to see it, but I'm looking at it right now. It says in this post that power levels don't lie. From training to tournaments, legendary battles to forgettable moments, the stats are in. Here's what you made happen in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Hashtag DBSZ. Yeah, I gotta be honest. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I do care about the story mode though. Because it's talking about the episode battle though. Because it looked like it's basically showing about a number of it's basically 54 million times that people have basically reached some endings, but it's like 62 to 38. Quite a crazy one. Because when you do episode battles, it basically lets you make a decision about if you want to go work with Piccolo or go at it alone. Yeah. And then I did do the Gohan Black one. Excuse me. I did do the Gohan Black one. I did do, some of the other ones, but I never done the one with Frieza. I never gotten that far with Frieza. The last time I basically was doing a Frieza story mode, I was in the middle of fighting against Super Saiyan Goku mid in story mode. And then when we had that storm going on, That's when the power got cut off, and that interrupted my entire game. And I was hella, I was just pissed off at that moment because I was like, I was basically close to victory. I was close to salvation, and then that storm had to cut off the dang power. But yeah, I did do go on black. Um, and it says battles, total of number of matches online, which is 120 million times. I never do online battles unless I'm playing with my boys or whatever. So that's the only time I do online battles. I don't play with nobody else because it's too many cheaters out here that be using Ultra Instinct Goku, or they just be using, the super version of Broly, or they just use any other broken character in the game. That's why I don't do online battles unless I'm doing it with, people I play with. Team battles and DP battles, the most team used is the Ginyu Force. The most team used is the Ginyu Force. Out of all the characters in the entire roster, excuse me, like out of all the characters in the roster, they decided to use, mm, they decided to use the Ginyu Force. They're the least type of team they use that I don't use at all. Not even me. Like I don't use the Ginyu Force, man. Like, come on now. Come on now. Because whoever using the Ginyu Force, y'all basically ain't got no good skills. I'm just saying that in my perspective. I was reading that. And then it shows about the super training and the world tournament and the other stuff where it's basically 99.86% of people that were using, Z rank when it comes to super training. And then it was basically when it came to single battle to tournaments, excuse me, third place would be Vegito, makes sense. Second place, Ultra Instinct, Goku, makes sense. And of course, first place is Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 from Dragon Ball GT. Okay, makes entirely sense. Super Shenron count to when people summon Super Shenron, 5.4 million times. To me, I only summoned Super Shenron about maybe like 2 or 3 times. That was the last time I remembered. It's been a while since I haven't played Sparking Zero because, other issues going on. Oh, that's the last post of it. So that's understandable, and I can understand that. Mm. Mm. Yeah, sure. People really love the fact that other people are using the Ginyu Force, which is probably a sign saying that they're garbage. Come on now. Come on now. If you're using the Ginyu Force in Sporkin Zero, that lets me know you're not good at the game, my guy. Come on. Everybody knows you're not good at the game if you're using the Ginyu Force when everybody knows that they are the middest team in the entire game. Any Dragon Ball game that you basically see the Ginyu Force in, they're just not that good, man. I mean, even if I have no other option but to play the Ginyu Force in the story mode, I have no option but to do that. I'm not gonna decline that offer. But playing the Ginyu Force in any other way, like online battles and all that kind of stuff, still quite stupid in my opinion, man. But also, there's some Dragon Ball news lately. Shout out to Dragon Ball official. There's been some news going around. Yeah, there's been some news going around talking about the weekly Dragon Ball news that new skins for New skins have arrived for Goku Black and Dragon Ball Gijin Squadra. That's basically coming out July 22nd, which is this Wednesday. And then Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo DLC. That's going to be launching on July 30th, which is this Thursday, which is this week. So that will be arriving. So that's like two Dragon Ball content that'll be coming out for this week. Because you got Gijin Squadron DLC stuff coming out on Wednesday, and then after that hype train dies down, that's when you got I can't even speak. After that hype train of Genshin Squadron comes out with their DLC for Wednesday, for Thursday, everybody knows what Thursday is, which is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo DLC. And I gotta be honest, I'm excited to have my hands on this DLC, but I don't even know if I want to try to play it because I'm basically quite scared and afraid to know exactly what the fuck are they doing, what they gonna be doing with this DLC. I don't know. I've basically already watched the trailer about maybe 3 to 10 times, so I'm basically fully prepared. I am fully prepared because I already have the picture, the release date, and everything else. So I'm basically quite ready. I'm very ready. Don't know. I'm a little bit terrified, but I'm ready. Because I know I'm gonna feel very rusty because it's been a long time since I haven't played Spartan Zero, so I am gonna feel very rusty. Mm, yes, very rusty. Because with me playing so many other games, I never got a chance to go back into Spartan Zero. It's because, well, it's big issues that are going on. And even if I try to get the HDMI cord back, it's not gonna happen. That joint that HDMI cord on that PS5 has been missing for the past. It's been missing for the past it's been mess. I can't even speak. It's been missing for the past 2 to 3 months, and it's not missing. It's confiscated by my dad because he always got big issues when it comes to me playing the game. Sometimes, like I get it, you don't want me to play the game all the time because you want me to do other stuff. So that's fine by me. But if I do end up saving some money on the side and buy me my own PS5, you're basically gonna have an issue about it, and I'm not trying to hear it. I'm just saying I can basically, make some money on the side and be able to save up some money just to buy me my own PS5. Don't be surprised when I bring that joint into my own room and you gonna have issues about it. Nope. Because since you didn't want me to play on that PS5, I'll just basically buy my own PS5. And when I buy my own PS5, ain't nobody gonna be playing on it. I'm gonna have it all set up because I'm gonna have two profiles set up on that thing. I'm gonna have my main profile and I'm gonna have a guest profile for anyone that wants to play. So I apologize if I'm basically, been acting like that. Like I'm not trying to hear it. Come on now. I'm trying to get back into Sporting Zero. I'm trying to get back into my grind. I'm getting a little bit too sloppy. Like I've been getting too sloppy lately. I've been flopping for a reason, and I can understand that. Yeah, and there's another post that just popped up saying that I'm sure Sparking Zero devs are aware that we want Go On Black playable. I wish y'all could see my facial expression because that sounds like some false ass shit. I'm sorry if I got to cuss, but that's the truth. That just sounds like some false news because there's no way in hell that we're gonna be getting Gohan Black as a playable character. He was only just a character that we can fight against in a story mode. He's not a playable character. Come on now. Come on now. He's not a playable character. He's not gonna be a playable character. He's not gonna be a playable character, and he will nowhere never be a playable character. And even if he does end up being a playable character, that'll prove my point. But if he doesn't, we already know he's not going to be a playable character. Because even if he does become a playable character, people are going to be too obsessed playing this character. We all know how capable he is in the story mode. He's broken. He's a broken character. Because I'm being honest on that. Like I ain't scared about this DLC's price tag and all the other stuff. People can be scared about the DLC's price tag. I'm not scared about it. Like, I'm not scared about this whole entire DLC. I'm not scared about the price tag. I ain't scared about any of that kind of stuff. All I'm worried about is what the price tag is going to look like, how much it's going to cost, and the way I can basically count it. Because let's be for real. We already know that as soon as that DLC hits in that shop, everybody mama's going to be pulling out their wallet just to buy that DLC. I know how people are. They ain't got to lie. Everybody's gonna be playing that DLC. So am I. But I ain't gonna go live and show off the characters and record a video and this, that, and the other. I'm not doing all that weak shit. I'm sorry if I gotta cuss, but I ain't doing that. Come on now. Come on now. I already told people as soon as that DLC comes out and I get my hands on that DLC, I'm not doing all that weak stuff to where people just, do a showcase and they do comparisons and all the other stuff. Come on now. I'll basically watch it. I'll only watch two people to do that, which is Slow Plays and Ridiku Fox. Shout out to both of them. Subscribe to their channel. That's the only two people that I'll watch for the whole entire show, to the whole entire showcase of these DLC characters. But I ain't finna be doing that for myself when it comes to my channel. No, come on now. I'm not doing that. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, which is doing my own style and seeing it from myself with my own eyes. That's how I do it for every single Xeno. Whenever Xenoverse 2 have like a new DLC character, I don't do that kind of stuff. I basically test them out for myself, seeing what their skills are like and how their grab attacks are and what all their attacks are. I test out their super attacks. I test out their charge ability to charging up their key. I test out their ultimate attacks, their awoken skill, and I test out their evasive skill. I test out everything about them, including dialogues. That's how I test my characters. I'm not like everybody else where they just do a whole entire showcase of them, do like a whole showcase of it and comparing it with their modded version of that character, and then they test this character out in the actual battle, or they just test them out in the online battle and all that kind of stuff. No, no. Let's be honest. I'm not those type of people. I don't do that kind of stuff. I just test them out the old-fashioned way, and I get used to it. Like we've talked about this. I've talked to this to plenty of people that I don't do that kind of stuff. Sorry, I was reading something. But I'm just being honest. I don't do that regular stuff. I'm just a normal type of person. I'm a normal gamer. I don't do all that extra stuff that other people be doing. No, thank you. I'm a normal gamer. I basically just do these kind of things is because I'm a normal gamer. I do what I basically want to do. Because since that DLC basically got announced and people already talking about it, I'm already being honest. I'm actually excited for this DLC. I don't care what nobody says. I already know what this DLC is going to be capable of and how it's going to break the internet. People are already going to be playing it left and right just to be able to test out. And people are going to be playing it for more than just the characters. Some people basically going to play it for the characters, and some people going to play it for that new mode that's going to be coming out. To me, it might be both. I don't know. And if my brother does get that DLC before I do, then hey, I might ask him if I can come over this weekend. That depends. I don't know. Because I want to test these characters out for myself just to see what they're like. That's what I would love to do. But that'll barely happen. Um, the way I'm looking through Twitter right now, I don't think there's any other news out. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I know, I know about the whole PlayStation thing and all the other console situations. I already know. I already know about all that kind of stuff. So there ain't nothing else to talk about when it comes to that kind of stuff. So that's all I'm basically satisfied about. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put it in the comments and I'll take my time reading them. And that's basically all I can basically talk about. So I appreciate y'all for coming by the stream, showing love and support. Thank you for the likes and all that kind of stuff. But don't worry, we'll be streaming tonight at 7 p.m. Remember, I put out a new schedule. I'll be streaming tonight at 7 p.m. We'll be playing some Undertale tonight. Yeah, that's right. I'm basically making it as a new thing. For Mondays, we're going to be doing Undertale. For Wednesdays, we're going to be doing Simran Kagura SO versus Then We Beat the Game. And it's the same thing with every Friday. We're going to do Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I apologize about the last schedule for last week. Things have gotten a little janky, but don't worry, we'll be getting back and up and running. We'll be back on the railroad. But anyways, I appreciate y'all for all the love and support. Appreciate it for hanging out with your boy for this good afternoon and all that. And I think that's all I can basically say. I gotta get some stuff done before some. Yeah, I gotta get some stuff done immediately. But I basically appreciate y'all for coming in, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all tonight at 7 p.m. We'll be playing some Undertale, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be a big, fun event. And I appreciate y'all for all the love and support. And I'm out, everybody.